That one sucked at the end, guys. That one, I really thought we would have been able to squeeze that one out. You know, this team's been really scrappy in the last couple weeks with Andy at the helm, and I know we got injuries. We got on offense, we got one arm tied behind our back. Arguably our best defenders out as well with Lattimore, and he would have locked down Chase as best as he could, and guess who beat us? Yeah, the LSU boys. Yeah, I can't wait to hear all the talk sports radio from Louisiana in the next week, because I know the boot itself it's been like a house divided. You know, everybody loves their Saints, but I know there's people down there that love their LSU football more, and those two boys, they're godlike down there. I'm an ND guy myself, so like I like LSU, but just playing handicapped. You know, there's a lot of guys that came through. There's a lot of big third down catches from guys. Traquan had himself a pretty solid day. Callaway had a pretty... You know, I go through my notes, and there was 3 to 4 really solid third down pickups from big catches from guys, depth guys. That, I mean, we've seen big flashes from Callaway, but Traquan, I know Traquan gets on my nerves. I think I have my ear to the ground in Louisiana as well. He gets on other people's nerves as well. Oh man, that one just... You just got to convert. You can't kick 4 field goals. You can't constantly pound the rock and just not get it into the end zone, especially when they coughed up and pretty much handed you a touchdown in the first half. Just... You know, AK played a great game. That's all I see. It was just old school, black and white football. Just run. I don't have the total numbers and stuff, but it was like that's all it was running the ball, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. Like, I'm surprised we got as many yards as we weren't throwing it. We weren't throwing it ever, and I've liked Andy the last couple weeks, but I don't know. He can't win with these guys. I don't think Jameis can either. You need at least one of the two guys back in Olave or Mike Thomas. You know, everybody's saying Jarvis Landry. Like, I haven't seen nothing from Jarvis Landry yet this season. So I'm not even gonna say we miss Jarvis Landry. Like, we miss what we think Jarvis Landry could be, but I'm just rambling now. But we need one of those guys back, if not both. This is I guess it's not really even a hot take, because there's lots of you guys saying that just get rid of Mike T and just give me Olave too. But if we have both those guys on the field, I think it's a different outcome. But you know, you have 4 or 5 of your top 10 best players on this team out. You're not gonna win. It's gonna be hard, and it was hard. It was so hard to watch because they were getting in these grooves and pounding the rock. You know, Taysom didn't. They really force-fed Taysom, and this is the whole Taysom Hill things where I love Taysom. He's going to get you maybe a play or two a game, or he's going to have a wicked game like he did last week once a year. But there's a reason why we only have a Taysom Hill and not everybody else has one. It just doesn't work all the time. You know? Like, he did what he could. But at the end, it seemed like when Seven was coming on the field, it wasn't that big of a splash. There was no splash besides that one kid who was awesome. I was just like, who the heck is 89? I don't want to like butcher his name. I think it's almost like a tongue twister. It's Rashid Shaheed. I probably butchered that, but yeah, he was awesome. I would have loved to see more of him, but you had a wicked rushing attack and a bunch of no-name, like, third, fourth receivers on the field and a backup quarterback. Guys, Andy Dalton's a good backup. He's going to steal you a couple wins like he did last week, but you play that game 10 times out of 10, and I don't even think you get that close. They coughed up the ball on that punt in the beginning and spotted a 7, and we just kind of took it from there, but we just didn't capitalize. We were getting down there, but we need to capitalize. We needed to score more touchdowns. And I know that sounds so dumb. Yeah, that's football, Rob. Score touchdowns. But some games is harder than it sounds. I don't have a lot of juice. Like, that one just really sucked because you could see it happening where like we were getting points, ticking time off, but after every field goal, it seemed like Joey B and company were getting back on the field and they were scoring faster and faster and faster, and they had it. They could do whatever they wanted. The defense played bad. From like maybe a handful of plays, like Adebo looked okay. The linebackers were, let's say Pete Warner again. I don't even there's nobody at defense that really jumped out at me besides DeMario with the 2 sacks. But when you needed a stop, they couldn't do it. I mean, well, they did it at the fourth, but one time when we needed more than one time. The defense is supposed to be the strength of this team, and today it didn't seem like it. I know we're missing Lattimore, and he would have locked down Chase as best as he could, but oh man, that one. 2-4 sucks, guys. 2-4 really sucks. 3-3 is a lot better. And we got a short week up against Arizona. And we need to get healthy. I mean, I think that's it. I could go on and on, but I'm just sad, miserable like the rest of you in Louisiana, unless you are an LSU fan and you're like happy. Oh, you're weirdo. NFL so much better than college. All right, y'all. Who dat? I'm out.